you can see a giant Freya because she changed herself right at the start of the stream. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is I, Biblioteca, your friendly neighborhood book demon from Hexhome Library, and today with me I have my good friend Freya.
Hi, I'm just your regular girl in love.
I still need to get hand gestures.
I need to use mine more often.
And we're gonna go ahead and just shout out Freya right there. We'll do that. We'll do that periodically throughout the stream for anyone who joins us later on. But I recently spoke to our rig pop and I got a couple new expressions myself.
Nice.
So now I have the sparkles. Freya, my goodness, you are looking quite green today.
Kira, kira.
Kira, kira. My kira kiras go beyond my eyes.
Yeah.
And then I've also got the smug face.
Oh.
Got the eyes go half. It's like it's kind of like the Nagatoro smug, where it's just kind of like, you know, the eyes are half lidded, the smile's pretty big, and it's just like, that's right, that's right. But yeah, hello everyone. We're here to play Date Warp tonight, and hello from Salad Puncher. Thank you for the quack.
Welcome.
We're gonna play Date Warp, which Freya tells me is a visual novel otome game that is slightly based on Rocky Horror.
Yep, it's a bit old, but I hope that it still holds up.
Well,
I heard that there were a couple changes made for the Steam release, actually, though I don't know what they are.
Oh, well then, we will be seeing those. Yes. So, I've never touched it. Freya hasn't touched it in quite a long time, so we will be doing voiceover work for all the characters. Speaking of which, they were not voiced, right?
Nope, not voiced.
Yep. Just checking the thing. Yep. Alright. Stato! This is an interactive...
And just in case you don't know what a visual novel is, this game is going to tell you.
This is an interactive story. Left-click the mouse to proceed. Right-click to go to the game menu where you can load, save, or change the preferences. Hello, Bell Dandy. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
Today with me, I have the most lovely Freya Fukunaga, and we are playing Date Warp.
Me.
From time to time, you will get to play a game to choose what direction the story should take. Click on the wires to rotate them and make a connection between the light bulb and what you want to happen next. Actually, that's pretty helpful. I would not have figured that out.
Yeah, it's because they wanted a minigame here for people who don't like straight-up visual novels.
People who don't like straight-up visual novels? What?
So hopefully gameplay gives you a sense of accomplishment, everybody. Have fun, Vic.
I don't like that.
You'll get used to it.
We're at minus 4 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, baby.
Get lit.
420, blaze it! So, actually, at my condo where I live, we have assigned parking. And the parking spots are numbered. I have parking spots number 4 and number 20.
Haha, nice.
I know! I was like, it's a sign.
It's the weed number.
It's a sign that I will continue to not smoke marijuana.
Yes.
The whole thing was a setup. I never should have listened to Vanessa. So what if I've never had a boyfriend? I'm only 19. I don't need training wheels. It was a waste of time. We each had a nice meal, but we might as well have been eating alone. We ate totally different food, and we couldn't think of much to talk about. I'm a vegetarian bookworm. He's a steak and potatoes jock. It would never work.
Him to me instead.
Is his name Scott? Honestly, I love meat too much to be a vegetarian bookworm. I am a meat bookworm. Carnivorous. Just like my books, because they're from heck. They eat people. I mean...
Oh dear.
And then this happened. Damn it! Janet! I love you. So, is Janet the main character?
Yep. Do you want to be her?
Uh, do you
And I
want to?
can be Brad.
Do you want? Oh, you want to be? Do you want to be Brad?
Yeah.
Okay, Brad, come on, this way.
Don't let go of my hand.
Are you afraid of the? She's got a smug face. I'm sorry. Are you afraid of the dark?
Hi, Tuxie.
Hello, Tuxie.
Either of us could slip and fall in this mud.
He has a point. We left the road a while back, and there's no clear path through these woods. Thank goodness it's only rain, and not one of those traditional Memphis thunderstorms. And hello, Roku-chan Plays. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome to Hex Library. I am your
Welcome.
host. I am your host, Biblioteca, the friendly neighborhood book demon from Hex One Library. And with me tonight, I have my good friend Freya Fukunaga.
I'm a freeloader.
She is the Viking freeloader and love hunter of Otome visual novels over on her channel. And I will go ahead and just quickly give her another shout out.
I'm a master of hearts.
She is of collecting them
Except my exes.
in Otome games. Yes. Ahem. Thank goodness it's only rain and not one of those traditional Memphis thunderstorms. If there were lightning, we would have had to stay in the car. Also, we're playing Date Warp, which is a Otome game visual novel that is based on Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I don't understand any of the references.
I can see the lights ahead. Must be a big house. There's a light over at the Frankenstein place. Meanwhile, I've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show so many times, I'm just going to call out all the song references.
That's why you're the host. Rich people like their privacy. That's probably why they live way out here.
Well, there wasn't a fence or anything.
Trespassing time, let's go!
Yeah, there's no sign, it ain't a crime. Water runs through my hair, making me shiver. Surely whoever lives there will take pity on two drowned rats. Rats? I'm pretty sure we look human. So many lights. Maybe they're having a party. Hi, Roku! Hello! Happy to see you here.
Yeah, first time chat, welcome.
I just noticed that recently that they have that as a thing now where it tells you when people are in the chat for the first time. I'm like, that's nice.
Yeah, that's cute.
I don't see a doorbell. You knock? You knock. Your hands are bigger. Put those big hands to use, Brad. Bradley raises one hand to rap sharply on the door, but with his other, he's still holding on to me. It feels nice, having a boy's hand in mine. Maybe this date isn't a complete disaster after all. Speaking of
First date?
maybe this date isn't a complete disaster. So in the actual movie, they're already engaged by the time they've reached this point.
Oh.
Yeah!
Yeah, I could guess why they would want to break that if this is supposed to be a dating sim.
Exactly. I hear someone at the door. You finally caught a stream? Nice, Roku. Yeah, weeknights I'm usually on, usually at like 7 or 8 CST in the evenings, because that's after work. Weekends are a crapshoot. I stream when I want to on weekends. Do you want to be golden hair boy?
Okay. Hello.
A boy, younger than me, wearing oversized clothes that look like faded rags. This certainly isn't what I expected from the owner of the mansion. Wait, is this supposed to be the Otome version of Riff Raff?
I have no idea.
Roku, thank you so much for the bits! Hontou ni arigatou gozaimasu! Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh my gosh! I got bits! And now I've got stars in my eyes.
Hi, my name is Bradley Dalton, and this is Janet Buskar. Is that how you pronounce it? Is it Buskar?
That's not her. Those are not their actual names in the movie, so feel free.
Oh, okay. Legally distinct. My car broke down a ways up the road, and with the weather like this, you're soaked.
Can we come in? Just to have somewhere out of the rain to wait while I call for help?
Well,
What's going on? What are you doing here? What sort of person tries to sell things at night in the rain?
we're not.
Get lost.
Oh, tsundere.
How should Janet respond? Well, if we're going Viv style... Oh, we need to connect to one of these, I believe. Oh! Roku, thank you again for the bits. Thank you so much. It's really appreciated.
I don't know what end you're supposed to connect from.
I don't know.
Try the left or right?
Do I need to... I don't know. I just want to be bossy and demand to be let in. Like...
Okay, so try from the left side?
Oh, I think that's what it is. Except I don't see how that's gonna work very well. Oh, maybe...
Gotta be careful to avoid those dead ends.
There's dead ends?
Yeah, you see the really short things that can't connect to anything? Oh, that's it! So we gotta go from the left.
Yes, yes, yes. Roku, you're being so generous. Thank you very much for the bits. You're very rude. We're not salesmen at all. Our car broke down and we're stranded out here. All we want to do is get in out of the rain so I can call someone to come pick us up. Then we'll be gone. Is that so hard? According to the Rocky Horror Picture Show movie, yes. Well, not when you put it that way.
He likes you more.
He offers me his hand. I'm Albin, and you are? Janet, and this is Bradley. Your boyfriend? Not exactly. First date.
We haven't really had the best luck tonight. Well, I'm sure he wouldn't want to turn nice people out in the rain. Okay. I'm Raphael. Come in before you freeze, and wipe your feet.
Oh yeah, he's definitely supposed to be the stand-in for Riff Raff from the movie. I don't know who
Riff Raphael.
I don't know who Albin's supposed to be. I think they just added him, maybe? We step through the door, and Bradley's hand slips away from mine as he stares. I've seen decor like this at the Orpheum, but I can't imagine actually living in it.
People. Don't forget your shoes.
God, I really want Freya to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show in person as soon as possible now. COVID! Go away! Shoo shoo. We do our best to scrape off the mud, but I can still see him eyeing the carpet nervously. I wonder if he's some sort of domestic. You can't just say that.
You can't just call people that.
We could take them off and leave them outside.
No, we're not staying long. We should stay ready to go.
Then on the balcony overhead, I notice a figure.
Huh?
A man wrapped in a silk robe descends the stairs with the grace of a queen. This must be the owner of the mansion.
Look at him. Nathaniel. These are Janet and Bradley. Their car broke down. How do you do? Oh, I love him.
Very well, thank you. You have a lovely house. We were lucky to be nearby. There's not much out there but trees.
Yes, it is a bit isolated. It's not often that anyone stops here. Don't worry, we'll be on our way soon.
He taps me on the arm.
Tap. Your phone?
Right. I dig my mobile out of my purse and turn it on. I had it switched off earlier for the movie. How old is this game?
I think about 10 years or something? Or
Okay,
no, definitely less than 10 years, right?
okay, so not like Nokia brick phone level mobiles.
No. Though I think that this takes place in, like, the 80s? What a strange looking phone.
If it's taking place in the 80s, then why does she have a mobile?
I'm not sure when it takes place.
No, it isn't.
Wait, doesn't Rocky Horror take place in the 80s?
Well, Rocky Horror was filmed in 1975.
Oh! Wow, I got my times messed up real bad.
Oh, yeah. No, it isn't. It just looks like half the phones that come out lately.
It's from 2010.
Maybe the only cell phones he's seen were designer brands studded with diamonds. It's not connecting. I can't get a signal.
The walls may be too thick to penetrate.
Should I go back outside?
You're welcome to use my phone, of course.
So wait. So, were they caught in the rain without a car, or did their car break down and they're looking to get help?
Car broke down.
If she's got a mobile, why don't she just call from the car?
That's a good question.
Call up AAA and be like, yo, I need a tow, let's go!
Hey, Nathaniel, what's your Wi-Fi password?
Did you read that line? I forgot.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Denwa de.
The nearest is right through here.
He gestures to a side hallway. I look at Bradley, who shrugs.
You go. My shoes are in worse shape.
In Rocky Horror Picture Show, they never do get to that phone. I step onto the red carpet and follow Nathaniel further into the house, trying not to trip on anything. Are these all antiques?
Reproduction, mostly. Although they have some age of their own. Are you a connoisseur? Oh-ho?
Not really. I like grandfather clocks, though. Ding dong.
I don't. I got rid of mine. Oh, you said clock.
Oh, no!
Here's the phone.
I mean, I assume Nathaniel's supposed to be like the Frankenfurter character. Is he also a sweet transvestite?
I have no idea.
True to style, it's beautifully old-fashioned, all gold, and porcelain with a rotary dial. I cautiously pick up the handset and hold it to my ear, but I can't hear anything.
Burp, 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 burp.
Do I need to do something special to make this work? I can't get a dial tone.
Let me see.
He takes the handset and taps the receiver a few times.
Yep, this is a phone. Nothing. The lines must be down. Is the storm that serious?
Oh no, it's raining cats and dogs. It's raining buckets out there. But the wind didn't seem that bad. Maybe it's getting worse. There are a lot of trees out there. I suppose it would be easy for something to go wrong.
Perhaps you should wait it out then. Come on. Why don't you two go dry off? You must be freezing. You should get warm and wait for the storm to let up. I'll put the kettle on. That's a good boy.
Yeah.
There's a bathroom through here and another up the stairs to the left. There should be towels ready.
I'll go upstairs then.
Countdown continues.
Hey, we get to see more of Janet.
Yeah.
The bathroom
She's cute.
is naturally huge, and the towels are kept comfortably warm on a heated rack. Heated rack. What luxury.
Rich people.
Her outfit's cute, though. She's got the plaid dress design. She's wearing, it looks like a high collar neck under it, with the midriff cardigan.
Cute.
Aye, wait, what? Freya.
Don't worry, there's nothing explicit in this game.
I peel off my dress and drape it over the hot rack, rubbing my hair with a towel. It feels so good to get that wet fabric off my skin. I hear footsteps outside the door. That's alright. It's locked. I'm sure I locked it. Ah! Gah! A strange figure, I'm not even sure at first if it's a man or a woman, opens the door and stares directly at me. What's up, chummer? How are you? Hello, Zan. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good.
Then
How are
look at the best boy.
Look at the best boy. Pay no attention to the female on the screen. Look at the white-haired doctor. Also, we're playing Date Warp, which is a visual novel loosely based on the Rocky Horror Picture Show. What's that? Alright. Hello, Roku. Welcome back. Oh, you want to be your best man too? Or do you want me to read the voice lines for you?
Oh, you can be him. Like, we're alternating so far, right?
Yeah, okay. You must be Janet. I'm here to take her clothes. How should Janet react? Oh.
Welcome.
Let me see here. How do we want to handle this, Freya?
I'll leave it up to you.
Oh no. Why would you do such a thing?
Yeah, I shouldn't put you at the mercy of my tastes.
Alright, how do we want to do this? Flirtatious or angry? I'm gonna roll a die. I rolled odds, which is be flirtatious, because I went odds and evens. So we will flirt with the doctor.
I need a doctor. Ooh.
Oh, is that all?
Ho ho.
Roku, you came back to us very innocently, drying off in the bathroom as a white-haired doctor walks in.
White hair. Glasses.
What were you expecting? I thought you were going to be my personal servant. That's not flirting.
Yeah, that's just condescending.
That is very condescending. Also, Mafia 3. Nice, Zan. I've not played any of the Mafia games. Sounds interesting, though. Aren't they a little like GTA, except with more Mafia undertones? Less City Mob, more I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Hey, he liked that.
Yeah.
And what sort of service do you request, my lady? Would you really do anything I asked? No, I do as I pleased. Damn straight. Yes, and 3, you take down the mob. Oh! It sounds like this could get out of hand very quickly. Speaking of the mob, I actually have a mob story from my own family. My grandmother, when she was when my mom was still very young, my grandmother, she lived in like the New York area, like Niagara Falls, Buffalo area, and there was active mobs back then because this was the 60s, so the mob was still active. So she bought a car that was an exact duplicate of the car that one of the local mob bosses' women was driving. And so all these mobsters, whenever they saw her in the car, they confused her for the other woman. And so she was getting all of these mob guys wishing her a good day and stuff. So she eventually put 2 and 2 together and she got a different car.
Aw.
Yeah, okay. Who are you, actually? You can call me Linz. Or Goshujin-sama, if you prefer. I thought this was Nathaniel's house. It is. Doesn't mean other things can't be mine.
Know that you need to tell me if this guy is based on anyone.
I think him and Nathaniel are both, like, different representations of the main villain.
Oh! Yeah, from what I remember of the plot, that checks out.
Who is played by Tim Curry in the original. Yes. He reaches over to the towel rack to pick up my dress. For a second there, I thought he was gonna, like, reach over to cradle his fingers underneath the chin and be like, "Now you're mine. Wait here. I'll be back with your clothes in a few minutes." He leaves, closing the door behind him. I fumble with the doorknob and, I think, get it locked properly this time. Why is Viv missing her shirt? Why am I missing my shirt?
You don't wear your shirt while you shower?
Frida Booba. That guy was a little creepy.
And I loved it.
How many people are in this house anyways? As many as necessary as for an Otome game. Hello, Chris! Hello! Man, everyone's just walking in on the spicy moment with her shirt off. My goodness. Not long ago, it would have been unthinkable for me to be somewhere surrounded by strange men. Up through high school, I attended St. Teresa's, a small preparatory school for young women and only women. Oh, so she had like the Lily White experience before she came into the real world. We had a brother school, St. Joseph's, and many of my classmates' brothers did go there. We had shared events with them, sometimes. But their school was just as small as ours, so it almost was like we were part of one family. Everybody knew everybody.
Like a mega Brady Bunch.
Oh my god. You know what? For all the things the Brady Bunch did, they never well, based on my memory, they never once linked their Bradiness to, like, religion. They were just the Bradys.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah, like, they never went, we do this because of good Christian values. They're always like, we do this because we're the Bradys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why we did the very Brady movie, which made fun of ourselves. Also, there's no Brady NFTs, so...
Yeah.
Thank you for that information, Tuxie.
I was so heartbroken to find out that Naoki Saito is into them now. Saito-sensei, why?
Yamano! Perhaps that's why, even when I became a teenager, I could never be interested in dating. All those boys were like annoying siblings. How could anyone swoon over them? My parents raised me to expect perfection. A clever, rich, and handsome hero who could dance and sing and ride to my wedding on a white horse covered in flowers. Back then, I wasn't willing to settle for less. Now we're willing to settle. Not that I was getting a lot of offers. I saw the boys as annoying relatives. They saw me as a bossy little know-it-all. In grades, I was at the top of my class. For all the good it did me. But in popularity, more like the opposite. And I didn't realize at the time what the consequences would be. Then I came to university, and no one had any idea who I was. And first impressions were everything. I could get away from a reputation, start over, fit in, as long as I didn't screw it up. Japan is about 4 or 5 months about us and knowing about NFTs. They'll soon learn to loathe them. I see.
This course is a bit complicated.
Never show fear, never show weakness, never surrender. I wrap the towel around myself and sit on the floor to wait for my clothes. Oh, thank God, it's a purely safe PG-13 timer. Once I'm dressed and dry, I venture downstairs to find Bradley and Raphael waiting for me.
How do you take your tea?
Milk, 1 sugar. Thanks.
I'll be right back.
So, Raphael, Riffraff, is a hunchback in the movie.
He also cute?
No.
Aw.
Great singer, though. Great singer. He walks off through one of the many doors. It must be like a maze out there. I don't know how I'd find anyone.
Are you alright?
Why, yes, just some mad white-haired doctor came in and peeped on me. I mean... Huh? I'm fine.
Some weird guy tried to walk in on me while I was changing clothes.
You too, huh? That happened to me too. I'm sure it's perfectly normal. The upper class have servants to dress them. They probably don't think about privacy.
No, Lynn's just swings both ways. There's something a little bit strange about them. Just keep your eyes open.
Bradley, we don't say those sorts of things.
Here's your tea. Would you like any cookies? Cookies!
Thin Mints, please. Thin Mints.
Yeah.
Or peanut butter cookies. Ooh, peanut butter cookies with chocolate chips in them. No thanks. I don't like having sweets late. No! Shut your mouth, Janet. Shut your mouth. Sweets
This
at
isn't
night.
your choice, Janet.
Sweets at night are the only one of the few reasons to keep on living. Chris, I can sell you Thin Mints as long as I get the dozy doze. Really? You can actually hook me up with Thin Mints? No, I'm not. No, I'm looking at the chat with Chris, and I'm like, Chris, is that a genuine offer? Sweets are fantastic? Absolutely. I mean, I'm a lifetime Girl Scout. I see. You could find a way?
There aren't any Girl Scouts within 2 miles of me.
Really?
I die.
Really? They don't come to your area?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Chris, we need to airdrop some cookies to Freya's place.
Yes, please.
No thanks. I don't like having sweets at late at night. Janet, you ruined it for the rest of us. I sip carefully at the drink, enjoying its warmth.
Have you lived here long? Oh, I don't live here. We're just visiting.
From Transsexual Transylvania. Janet is just objectively wrong. Absolutely. I wonder who he means by we.
Where from? We have an apartment in the city, but we moved here from the west. How far west?
Past the sun.
You have family out there? Yes. Raph has family?
I guess Raphael might. Riffraff has a sister in the movie.
Oh.
So, how do you know Nathaniel?
He's very nice, isn't he?
I'm sure that there is a cold, cruel interior to that soft exterior. What? That completely did not answer my question.
What about you? What do you do?
I'm a freshman at Brook College.
Is that around here?
Yes, it's a small liberal art school down by the park where they teach me to be a stick in the mud who doesn't like sweets at night.
I don't know much about colleges.
I wonder how old he is. He looks like he might still be in high school, or a dropout. But if he is, it would be rude to ask.
Are you sure you don't want any cookies? We have some pumpkin pie cookies. They're SSR. Or anything else?
Do they come with little pom-poms on the top?
You bet.
Oh boy, oh boy. Wait, what's in the cookies? Why are you pushing these cookies, my guy?
No, I think we're good.
No, really, you need to eat these cookies. I mean...
Right. I'll just go check on things then.
He hurries away into the house. It's getting pretty late, isn't it?
Yes. Ah! Surprise!
Don't sneak up on us like that. Mom.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I love that cat-like face.
Oh yeah, there's cruel intentions behind that face.
It is getting rather late, and the storm shows no sign of letting up.
Yes, Chris, that is very much a hello there face. Or are you just saying hello there to the Nathaniel that has come to the screen?
The phones are still down, and I don't expect they'll send any workers out to fix the lines before morning. What a shame. If you'd like, you two could spend the night here. I have plenty of spare bedrooms. If you know what I mean.
Hello there, General Viv. Ah, Beldandi Kenobi. There were too many beds.
There were too many beds.
I don't.
We'd like that. Thanks very much.
Brad?
I'm gonna speak on your behalf, Janet.
That's actually a problem in the movie.
Oh no.
Huh? First he was saying that there's something strange about these people, and now he wants to sleep here?
I see Lynn's got to him.
I don't have a lot of choices, though. I really don't want to stand on the road alone in the dark trying to get a ride. Honey, that might be the better option if this was actual Rocky Horror. Touch it, cookies. Okay. Actually, you know what? Freya, there has not been a single reference to the time warp in this yet. Where's my time warp
There's
reference?
the title.
Where's my time warp reference?
If I remember correctly, it'll be coming.
Okie dokie.
Right then, what do you like, one bedroom or two?
This is a first date, my guy.
But they've already held hands.
That's not good enough for me. We're sleeping alone.
We're a pure maiden.
We don't share beds on the first date. Chris, we've actually... Well, things are out of order on this. For one, they actually let us get to a phone. Never mind the fact it didn't work, but they actually let us get to an actual phone. We've actually been in the house long enough to have gotten a quick shower, dried off, and put on dry clothes.
Like I said, loosely based.
Loosely based. I think it would be more appropriate if we had separate rooms.
All right.
Oh no, Nathaniel.
He likes it when we're modest.
Or is he like that he has an opportunity?
Ho ho.
Ho ho. He seems relieved. I wonder why. He doesn't know Bradley and I well enough to realize that we're not a real couple. Maybe he was worried we'd get up to hanky-panky in his rooms. Bradley is very disappointed.
Well, good night then. No hanky-panky tonight.
Bruh, first date. No thank you. Nathaniel shows me to what's obviously a spare bedroom. It's clean and well presented, but very plain.
There are some pajamas under the duvet. They'll probably be loose on you, but that's moe.
Mm-hmm.
You know where the bathroom is, and you shouldn't need anything from the rest of the house, all right?
It's very sweet of you to take care of us like this.
It's no more than anyone ought to do. Tonight you need this room and I don't.
Do you usually have more people in the house?
Sometimes.
When he calls his fellow aliens into the house for parties. I want to know more about these people, but it's not really any of my business. I'm leaving in the morning, and I'll probably never see them again. We're not friends. We're just strangers. Well, good night. Oyasumi nasai. He leaves me alone in the room.
Didn't say goodnight back, huh?
He did not.
Rude.
Alone. Bradley, I know, is just down the hall. The others, Raphael, Linz, Albin, I have no idea, but I'm sure they're still in the house somewhere. They wouldn't leave this late in the weather. I mean, there's a reason the crowd calls out asshole when Brad introduces himself. Yeah, yeah. It was the 70s. But even then, in the movie, they make a point to let you know that Brad is not the good guy. But, I don't know why they're here at all. Raphael acts like he works here, but he said he was only visiting. Linz, I suppose he could be a butler, but he didn't act like any butler I've ever seen.
What if he was a butler?
He likes to buttle. He's taking tips from Tuxie. And Albin? I haven't seen him since we arrived. He just disappeared. He didn't look like a servant, but he didn't look like Nathaniel either. Bradley was right. There is something slightly strange about these people. Rain rattles and thumps against the window panes. Distant creaks tremble through the house. I'm not sure how well I will sleep in this place. What will Vanessa think when she realizes I'm not coming back to our room tonight? That maybe Bradley's found the girl he was looking for after all? Not this
no,
girl.
think of the rumors. The scandal.
Rumor, I know a rumor. I wonder if my hallmates placed bets on it. No walk of shame. Not for this girl. Will they believe that nothing happened? Or will they be teasing me about this for the rest of the semester? Oh no! All I can do is wait for the morning. Tick tock. Oh! Well, this already broke the continuity of the movie. Because the movie all takes place in one night.
Oh, interesting.
The next morning, everyone gathers in the dining room for breakfast. I don't think Bradley slept very well. He looks tired. Linz is munching absently through a plate of sausage. Biscuits. I don't think I've heard him speak to anyone. He barely seems to notice we're here.
What up sausage biscuits?
I don't know. Sausages wrapped in biscuits? Biscuits wrapped around sausages? Sausage and biscuits, I think, would be the appropriate one. Albin definitely knows we're here. He keeps glaring at everybody. I think he needs more coffee.
Don't talk to me before I've had my coffee.
All 3 cups of it. Only Nathaniel's polished manners keep the conversation moving.
More scrambled eggs, anyone?
I think I've had enough, thanks. No new faces have turned up. If there's anyone else in the mansion, they're staying out of sight. They're all such different people. It's hard to imagine what would bring them all together. Everyone seems to be finishing their meals now. Raphael is gathering plates.
I just remembered who Albin is.
Okay. I have no idea who he's supposed to represent in the movie. It would be polite to offer to help, but I've never washed dishes by hand in my life. And you were raised in a religious school and you never had to wash dishes? I don't believe it.
Unrealistic.
Unrealistic. Those nuns would have you cleaning your dishes in the sink after lunch, for sure. For sure.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Eddie? Maybe. Opportunity, bless my soul. I really love that rock and roll. It could be. The rebel without a cause look. It would be polite
I don't know how much the central plot happened in Rocky Horror, so I'm gonna keep you in suspense.
Please do. Thank you. I'm thinking he's either Eddie or Columbia. Maybe. If he's Columbia, then he has a love tryst with Nathaniel.
Oh.
It would be polite to offer to help, but I already read that. Should Janet offer to help with the dishes?
Be polite?
No. Without hesitation. Nee. Oh, that wasn't the one I needed to connect it to. Okie dokie. Really? Wasn't that one?
I think that this was my least favorite part of the game.
I can imagine why.
It's best to work things out backwards.
Well, I mean, it looks like it's connected.
We need to connect from the left, remember?
But these are blanks. Yeah, like, there's not a...
Check the... What's the third row and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 8th column? Yeah.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
No, we don't wash dishes.
You worked very hard for this rebellion.
I stay quiet as Raphael does all the work. Yes! Yes!
I'm afraid I'm still a novice in the kitchen myself, because I'm rich. I am trying to learn a few things. I ought to be able to cook for myself when necessary, but Robert often insists on getting things done efficiently.
Robert?
Robert?
Who's Robert? Robert?
My majordomo. He's not here at the moment. What's a majordomo?
What's a major domo? Is that like Domo in a major's outfit? Can you Domo with just like a little army helmet on, and a little major insignia on his chest?
That'd be cute.
It would be, and then he salutes. I think head of the house?
It looks like it's kind of like a butler.
Oh, maybe the head butler. The head of staff, you say, Chris? Okie dokie. You have a lot of servants?
Just the one. I don't need much, usually.
You have one servant who cleans this mansion. Liar!
Jeff is just doing this because he wants to.
Aren't you supposed to be leaving? Bruh, you're killing my moves.
What's your problem? What have we ever done to you?
Too much.
All
We ought to leave. Maybe the phone works now. Nathaniel leads us out of the dining room to the hall we were in last night.
Don't take Albin too seriously. He's having a hard time right now. Why is that? Someone close to him is very ill.
He turns away and picks up the phone.
Hello? Nope, the wine is still down.
Moshi Moshi? Noshi Noshi. Aww.
That's alright. Now that the rain has stopped, we can go outside to pick up the signal.
Yes, we should get going. We return to the grand entrance. Sensing our departure, everyone comes to see us off. And
Even Albin!
And everyone left and lived happily ever after.
Goodbye and good luck! I'm sure this is the last time we'll see each other, definitely.
Thanks for your hospitality. We really appreciate it, and we'll never see you again. I go to open the door. What on earth is that?
I don't think doors are supposed to do that.
No, doors are definitely not supposed to have a freaky pattern and color-altering properties.
Not even in heck?
Not even in heck.
Ah.
I guess that was the prologue, and now...
Welcome to the opening movie.
Let's do the time warp again.
So, Viv, does any boy catch your eye so far?
Let me see here. I think honestly, personality-wise, the Doctor.
Yes! Yes! It's a victory for both of us!
I'm just not into the timid sort, which Raphael definitely is. I'm not into assholes, which is what Albin definitely is.
What about Bradley?
Too much insight from the movie. And plus now I see him holding a gun. We don't like that.
I mean, we don't know if he's pointing it at you.
I don't want him pointing at any of my boys. Yes, Chris, he has a gun. Where he got the gun, I don't know. Brad, did you bring that on our date?
It's his right as an American.
Are we in America?
Is this not in America?
I don't know. The air in the open doorway shimmers and crackles with strange light. Ooh.
Weird.
That looks like some sort of plasma window. Wait, ahem. That looks like some sort of plasma window. Don't touch it!
Oh, do you have such a way with words?
Bradley grabs my arm and pulls me back away from the door.
How? Could this have something to do with...
All the bodies in the basement. Yes, I believe so. We're haunted, boys. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Raphael, go downstairs and check that everything's alright.
Check on the bodies. Right.
He rushes away. What's going on? This had better not.
What do you think you're... Be quiet!
Ah!
Be mad?
The babble falls silence. Well, we were listening to the Nixon resignation on the radio, so that's right. Early in the movie, when they're in the car having trouble, they're actually playing the Nixon resignation speech on the radio.
Get wrecked, Nixon.
I am not a criminal.
We can't accomplish anything if everyone is talking at once. Linz, what are we looking at? It looks like a door.
I'm not, sir. I'm not certain. Fascinating, isn't it? It's clearly permeable to at least some forms of radiation, but with intermittent diffraction, solid matter on contact might be either repulsed or incinerated. I'd prefer more data before making empirical tests. Albin, go touch it.
Go on, Brad. What?
Rube. He said it might burn you if you touch it.
I understand that much. I just don't understand what that thing is or how it got there.
We don't need to understand science. It just works. Convenient, isn't it? Giving you an excuse not to leave. Oh, right, because we totally want to stay here. I don't want an excuse not to leave. Raphael pushes back into the room, breathing hard.
Everything is still working, but there's excess power being generated. It's bleeding over into the security systems. Look, a house this big has to have more than one door, windows even. So why don't we just find another way out and get out of your hair? Janet, let's start climbing out this window.
I'm afraid that's not possible. As part of the home security system, there are wires laid around every door and window frame.
Why would you ever do that?
Because that's how security systems work. If they're all supercharged, every egress could be perilous.
You have a gate.
Does that mean we're trapped in here? So, what do we do with them? Hey!
Can you fix it?
I don't know yet. Probably. Raphael and I will debug the system. It should only take a few hours. Can we help? No. This is no job for amateurs.
Alright, good luck.
Linz and Raphael leave, going downstairs, I suppose. I wonder what's down there.
Oh, you know.
Bodies. Maybe that's where they keep the cookies! Oh god, it's the bodies of cookies. Oh god, they're killing Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh god!
Oh no! It's dark mode story.
Very dark
Wait,
mode.
was it dark mode or was it the cake tower?
Cake tower is where all the cakes are trying to kill the cookies.
Yeah, so it was the cake tower story.
The Dark Flower War. Maybe this mansion has its own electricity generator? Maybe they make their own power so that they don't have to pay the electric company? But it was struck by lightning during the storms and overloaded? Maybe Linz was installing a new power system and that's why he's here in the first place. But it doesn't work right now? But it doesn't work right yet? I wish they'd let me go and see. I hate not knowing things. But what could you do, Janet?
Just know things.
It doesn't seem like anyone here has made those force fields on purpose, but it's all very strange. Little do they know, at St. Brooks, I am learning about force field powers. That's my college course.
Sorry about all this. Linz is very good at what he does. Isn't that right, Albin?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right, Albin?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure everything will be fixed soon. In the meantime, you can relax here for a while. I do have a large library that might interest you.
Library? Library?
Library?
Library? Kira.
Are you interested in staying now, Vivlio?
I will never leave until I've read every single book. I'm sure... Oh, you said that. Yes, 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 yes. Ahem.
I'd like that, even though I don't read.
Bradley likes books? This is news to me.
Feel free to look around, but please stay out of the basement so that you don't disturb Linz and Raphael in their work.
With the bodies.
The library is through there. If you have need of me, I'll most likely be in the sitting room, where I just sit.
And sit, and sit, and sit some more. Albin grunts and heads for the stairs up. As Bradley turns in the direction of the library, Nathaniel starts to walk away, then turns to see what I will do. Oh! Which boy should we follow?
Choose your boy!
Where's the basement option? Let me think here. We can go... But Linz isn't there, right, Chris? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's gotta go that way.
So you're going with Albin?
I think we're gonna try to go with Albin.
Okay.
We're gonna do our Gombardi best.
You've almost got it. If you're so close, you just need to turn one pipe. Yeah.
Oh no! Both Nathaniel and Albin are highlighted. What will I do?
Oh, do you trust Nathaniel?
I trust nobody. I want to see what makes Albin tick. I can't help it. I'm curious, said Hyoka. Albin's barely spoken a word to me or anyone else that I can see. If he's not their friend, what is he doing here? I must know. I walk up the stairs after him. I spot Albin in the upstairs hallway, outside a closed door. Was he going back to bed? Sorry. Is he talking to me?
Oh no, he's moody.
As I take a step closer, he turns. What are you doing? Well, there's no point in lying. Following you? What do you think you're going to find? A really cranky guy, obviously. Look, I don't want it to be here. I have a paper due Monday and I should be at the library. But I'm stuck here and I'm bored. Why aren't you off with your boyfriend? I already told you he's not my boyfriend. It was just one date, it was my roommate's idea, and it'll never happen again. Satisfied? Whoa!
Somewhere Bradley's heart breaks.
It looks like Janet's already decided to say no to Brad. Oh boy. Why should I care? You asked. Maybe you're jealous. How should I know? He twitches, his arm jerking backwards, his hand balling up into a fist. What, you gonna punch me? What's going on? Bring it! I bet this Janet knows how to throw down. You think I believe your story? Who are you really, and what are you doing here?
Huh?
That's funny. I was gonna ask you the same thing. You don't live here and you're nobody's friend, so why are you here? I put my hands on my hips and bring my knees in tight. But it's the pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. I could not resist. I return his glare just as fiercely. He slouches against the wall and smiles like a hungry serpent. Ah, Snake-sama. How do you know I don't live here? Well, you're not much like Nathaniel. I don't dress in silk or act all genteel, so I don't belong here, huh? Sorry. Don't bother. I'm trash and I know it. I'm trash and I know it. Bum, 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 bum. That's not what I said. I came up here because I wanted to talk to you. I thought maybe we could be friends. I'm nobody's friend. You said so yourself. Is he being deliberately difficult? Why are you such a jerk all the time? The snort of a laugh escapes him. Because I am. And because I need a smoke. And I'm caged inside where I can't light up. Oh. It would be terribly rude to stink up Nathaniel's nice house with smoke. But if he cares about that, he's more considerate than he likes to let on.
Oh, he's got a heart of gold!
Maybe bronze. If you stood by a door or an open window, the smoke might get out even though we can't. But, oh, I know! The fireplace! Yes, stick your head in the fireplace. Eh? There's a fireplace downstairs with a chimney, right? The smoke can escape that way. There's probably no security system stuff at the top of the chimney. And if there is, a chimney can handle a little smoke. I mean, that depends. Does Nathaniel not want Santa Claus getting in?
Climb up through the chimney. Be a reverse Santa Claus.
That's not a bad idea. Oh no, Albin likes us more. Yamera! Straightening, he walks to the stairs in long even strides. Then, unexpectedly... Well, are you coming? Psst, you want a cancer stick? Bemused, I
We're
follow.
gonna get befriended.
We're gonna go smoke in the chimney and do delinquent stuff. We're gonna tilt pictures so they're not straight on the wall. The house is quiet as we walk, even though I know there are several other people in the house. The silence makes it feel huge and lonely. Albin folds himself into the fireplace, peering briefly up the chimney.
There's a CG of it.
Yeah. From his pockets, he withdraws a pack of cigarettes and a metal object which looks like a coiled snake, pressed flat. He presses on the snake's tail. A blue flame shoots from its mouth. Oh,
That's an interesting lighter.
Blue is pretty hot. Cool lighter. As he puffs away, I feel compelled to comment. You know that stuff will kill you. No, I had no idea. I have completely missed the bleeding obvious because I'm a moron! Okay, so you already know.
And knowledge is power.
If I live that long, smoking could kill me. Or I could be hit by a car long before. I could give up smoking and eat my vegetables and jog every day and still drop dead of a heart attack when I'm 30. Life isn't fair. You can't prevent bad things from happening to you just by being good.
How cheery guy this is.
Indeed. Why bother trying? Well, you can't prevent everything, but you could prevent lung cancer.
Only you can prevent lung cancer.
Don't smoke, kids. If I see someone doing something stupid, I have to speak up. I'm just like that. That's called being bossy. Let Darwinism take its toll and reduce cull the population.
Actually, let's not do that.
I mean, if someone wants to eat Tide Pods, let them eat Tide Pods.
Okay, Marie Antoinette.
If they cannot have bread, let them eat cake. If I see someone doing something stupid, I stand back and watch, and then I laugh.
I need to see if there are Tide Pod-shaped cakes.
Oh no. I'd be surprised if someone hasn't done that yet. Yes, well, that's because you're a jerk. Exactly.
Oh no, this looks delicious.
Oh no, Freya, did you actually find one?
Yes,
Oh,
several.
No.
They look so good.
Oh no! And this one's filled with actual Tide Pods. Oh no! Is that the first time I've seen him smile instead of smirk? Maybe the smoke does make him more mellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. If I want to make friends with him, this is my best chance. Here, have another cigarette. I just wanted to say, Nathaniel told me someone close to you is sick. His eyes narrow.
Gossiping, are we?
Yeah? What about it? I just wanted to give you my best wishes. He stands up, tossing the cigarette into the fireplace and crushing it with a sharp blow of his foot. You don't know anything. What good are your wishes?
Don't think he appreciated that.
What good does it do to be polite about someone you've never met? What do you think it's going to get you? Nothing. Well, you're right, and it's none of your business. Look, I'm getting plenty right now. Plenty of your sass. I'm going back upstairs. Don't follow me. Go pester what's-his-name instead. Lind? Okay.
Yeah.
He stalks away, leaving my pulse racing in confusion. I wouldn't have been confused. I'd be pretty upset with him. Although, we also kind of stuck our nose in his business.
Yeah, Janet is pretty rude.
Oh my god, Freya, those donuts.
Yeah.
Are those sprinkles or actual Tide Pod insides they're filled with?
Not to worry, those are sprinkles.
Oh, thank goodness. I mean, for the part of me that wants to live, thank goodness. There's no reason for me to be afraid. He hasn't hurt me. I'm fine. I am not afraid of him. It's just sensible for me to go and find Bradley in the library. That's all. I'll find a book, and time will simply fly.
Time's flying. So, Viv, what are you guessing that the countdown is counting down to?
Time on my hands and it's... I'm gonna guess that's the countdown to the security system release.
We'll see.
I'm thinking that's how long it's gonna take for the security system to release us from our prison.
Interesting.
Omoshiroi. Late in the afternoon, we gather at the grand entrance. Everyone appears to be in good spirits, even Albin, awaiting the resolution of our situation. Lynn steps forward and licks his lips in preparation to speak.
Blep, blep, blep.
We have been monitoring the problem for several hours now, and the output remains steady.
But there's no sign of the force fields growing. It shouldn't get any worse.
As there was no visible heat and damage in the surrounding frames, we've experimented with introducing various objects. Physical contact so far has not produced any adverse reactions. The fields appear to act like a membrane, bowing outwards when a solid object is applied with force. However, small amounts of water... But can you get rid of them?
Don't interrupt the man.
Efforts to shut the overflow without disrupting the system integrity have lacked success. Can't you just turn the whole thing off? Pull the plug? No. Ooh.
Oh? Did that hit a nerve, maybe?
Is someone being kept alive on electric life support, maybe? That's connected to the power grid that the security system is on? Oh, whoa?
Oh, whoa?
Oh, whoa?
Turning off the power is not an option.
Looking over at Bradley beside me, I notice he seems a little pale. Clammy, even. He has his arms folded around himself, hands tucked inside his jacket. Is he sick? What do you expect us to do? We have to get home. Bradley's not feeling well. No, this is an interesting part. I believe we'd be able to bypass the barrier with Faraday shields. However, we don't have enough metal on hand to build a human-sized enclosure. An active electromagnetic field generator may be able to produce the same effect. I'll need to tune them to your own bioelectric aura. If you approach the field so that I can measure the discharge...
No.
Tiny beads of sweat are breaking out on his forehead. Well, we have to do something. And Brad, when did you get sick? Do you have anime protagonist in the rain syndrome? Did getting caught in the rain make you sick like a wimp?
This is how you do it, isn't it?
Do what?
This is how you kill them. What are you talking about?
I think he may have a fever.
I will not walk into your death trap.
Whoa! Suddenly he pulls out a handgun from inside his jacket.
You thought I was just another one of your victims. I know what you are.
Eee! Yeah! Yamete!
I've waited years for this. Now you tell me, where is she?
What? How did... Who?
Don't pretend you don't know, all of you.
Even me, Brad?
Huh?
Especially you, Janet!
Do you wish you followed Brad now?
Nope. He sweeps the gun around, pointing at each of the men in turn. Bradley, put the gun down.
You can't tell me what to do.
And then he swings it to aim at me.
Shut up, Janet.
Asshole! How dare you speak to me like that?
It's the basement, isn't it? Where you didn't want anyone to go? Well, we're all going to see it now. All of you, move.
Brian and confused, we were herded through the mansion.
I got a gun. No girls. Girls gotta die. Ha ha.
A nondescript door opens to reveal a dimly lit staircase leading down to the unknown basement. We're all clustered together. Alvin looks ready to spit nails. Nathaniel's eyes meet mine only with sad resignation. Linz and Raphael are in the lead. And Bradley is behind us all with the gun. The staircase descends shallowly, then turns for another descent. Down and around and down. I cannot see where it ends. Suddenly, there's a flash of light. With a strangled squawk, Bradley stumbles backwards, his weapon arm swinging up wildly.
Gwa!
Quick as a flash, Alvin's fist intersects with Bradley's jaw. Nathaniel grabs my arm and pulls me aside as Linz charges back to join the fray.
Join the Freya?
Join the Freya? Come on, give me an excuse. You look better with 2 black eyes, you punk.
He's getting more action than we are.
Oof.
Viv,
Oh.
can you say the cuss word?
Ahem. Kisama.
Thank you.
Raphael, bring me my handcuffs.
The fuzzy pink ones.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
The fuzzy pink ones I had set aside for my Lipschen.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, you're not. You're not gonna hurt him, are you? That's up to him. Should we chain her up too? Me? Why me? I didn't do anything. You came here with him. You had to know what he was planning.
What part of first date don't you understand, buddy?
Well, I mean, you know, they don't have to believe that. I still don't know what he was planning. I have no idea what's going on.
Janet hasn't caused any harm. She deserves the benefit of the doubt.
Besides, Linz would know if I was carrying a weapon. He saw me half naked. Ah, I did. Raphael returns with a pair of handcuffs, the pink fuzzy ones, and Linz fastens Bradley's hands behind him, with the cuff chain looped through the back of the chair. Apparently, this isn't his first time putting someone in restraints. Oh, baby.
If you know what I mean.
Hey, hey, hey.
Why don't you just go ahead and kill me?
You're the one who was waving around a gun.
No one is killing anyone today.
Today is not Body Tuesdays. We do not add bodies to the basement until Tuesday.
Let's start at the beginning. Why were you carrying a gun? To defend myself from you. It's my Second Amendment right.
America!
Me? Or Linz? Or who? All of you. Whichever of you is responsible for the murders.
What murders?
5 years ago, a college girl disappeared from this area. 5 years before that, another girl disappeared. And before that, and before that. I never heard of any missing persons near here. Even if that's true, why would you think we had anything to do with it? Just because people went missing in this general area.
Look, I'm an American with a gun. I made a bad call. Just let me loose, give me back my gun, and we can all forget about this. Back to the basement!
Not this general area, this house! How would you know that? Because the last one was my sister.
Dun dun dun! Brad? He has a sister? Not anymore. Didn't you hear him?
I was the last person to hear from her alive. She called me when her car broke down. Did he make his car break down on purpose?
Maybe.
She described where she was and the house she could see up ahead, and that she was planning to ask them for help. And then she was gone.
This is ridiculous. 25 years ago, most of you weren't even born. But you were, Linz. Dun dun dun. Bradley laughs. It's not a pleasant sound.
It gets better. This house doesn't exist. Dun dun dun. What? I spent months looking for this house. The police said I must have had the details wrong. They gave up, but I looked harder. That was when I found out about the 5-year pattern. So, I knew I needed a girl, and I knew I had to wait. Until now. All this year, I've been looking for you, and this house was not here. I've been driving past this area all year. Oh my god, Brad!
Well, think about it this way. Also, he said he needed a girl. He decided it was okay to sacrifice us for his revenge.
Has he been carrying around other girls? You playboy!
God damn, dude! That's complete nonsense! It might be true. Everyone turns to stare at me. All year, Bradley's been asking out different girls. It's always just one date, and he always drives.
Oh my god!
He never makes a move, like he's barely interested in the girls at all. We thought he was just looking for the right girl, but he could have been looking for this house. That means... Burning with furious realization, I slip off my loafer and hurl it at his head. You manipulative, scheming, lying jackass! You used me as bait!
It wasn't even a nice date! I don't understand.
So, yeah, I mean, he took her to the movies for a first date. I'm not a fan
You
of
should
taking...
really save the movies for the second.
Second or third, usually, because the first date should be done doing an activity where you can socialize as much as possible rather than sitting in a dark room being quiet for 2 hours.
And if you're gonna have a movie date, you gotta schedule dinner afterwards.
Absolutely. Or at least schedule it to be like a late movie date and then go for ice cream afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Late night ice cream is the best.
Late night ice cream after a movie when you're in a small little town or in a, like, shopping area?
Oh yeah. Especially when there aren't as many people around.
Ooh, like a late summer or autumn night.
Yeah.
You just go outside and it's just you, your date, and the ice cream parlor. I'll take a double scoop. There we go.
I want to share a double scoop with someone.
Do you like sea salt caramel ice cream?
Do I?
I'll share with you.
Aw.
Platonic
Thank
ice
you,
cream.
Ani-chan.
Platonic ice cream.
Yeah.
Don't listen to them. They're just trying to confuse you.
If it's all lies, then what are you hiding in the basement? The bodies? I've listened to Biblio.
Vivlio says there's bodies in the basement. He didn't say whose basement.
Please stop this.
He shakes his head sadly.
We need some time to talk. We can't trust you on your own after you've attacked us, but we can't leave you chained to a chair forever either.
I mean, we could. Hold on. I'm gonna stretch. Lock them in a room. Both of them. Linz, no! I thought we were making some headway. You know, you caught me half naked, we made each other laugh, I thought we were having a good time.
But both of us in one room? But it's only our first date! Will she be safe with him?
Ah! Will he be safe with me? I'ma kick him in the balls every 5 minutes.
That too. Raphael looks like he likes it. Separate rooms, then.
The tall, gentle ones tend to like that. They lead me back to the room I slept in last night, taking Bradley somewhere else.
We'll be back, I promise.
And then they lock me in, and I am left here, alone. Oh, Brad. Oh, Janet. Asshole! Pressing my ear to the door, I can faintly hear voices far away, but I can't make out anything that they're saying. This plain and simple room, so convenient before, suddenly feels like a prison. There's absolutely nothing for me to do except pace and worry.
And sleep!
Hey, sleep is good. All that time last night, sitting in the restaurant, driving in his car, Bradley had a gun! I was right next to something that could have easily killed me. And I didn't even know it.
I mean, there's a lot of people who could easily kill you.
I mean, there's a lot of things that could easily kill you every day.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And just with their bare hands.
Like bears, with their bare hands. We're not. Okay, we'll move on. He's gone crazy. No, he must have been crazy for a long time. Oh, those girls. He could have driven each of them to a different location, looking for the phantom house in his head. There's no way that this house wasn't here. But at the same time, he's right. The people in this house are clearly up to something. Linz especially. Why are they all here? What are they going to do with us?
Tick, tock, tick, tock.
Okay, so that's 4 days, 1 hour, some minutes, and seconds. We're gonna be in here for 4 days? We've got cabin fever. We're all going mad. Just when I begin to feel that they've forgotten me entirely, I hear a key rattling in the lock.
Hello again. I'm sorry about all this. I know it's not your fault. You were just as surprised by Bradley's actions as we were.
Are you gonna feed me in this room?
Are you gonna feed me, Nathaniel?
Or are you the snack? What's going on? What are you going to do with him?
That is a problem. I would like to turn him over to the police, but as you know, the phones aren't working.
Wait a minute!
Oh?
He didn't really recognize what a mobile phone was. Are the people in this house stuck from a different timeline? Is this a time-traveling house? Oh my fucking god, I figured it out. Alright.
And even if we could call the force fields.
So you're just going to keep us here?
Linz is still working on solutions.
I need to go home now! I have a paper to write. I have chem exercises to finish. I am so sorry. Chemistry is awful.
Finding a way to get you through the field is our top priority.
If that were really true, they would just turn off the power and let me go. For some reason, they don't think that's an option.
You're still my guest. You're free to go about the house, just please, be careful, and don't go to the basement.
I'm always careful. He looks at me for a long moment, then turns and walks away. So I'm not a prisoner, except that I am, just with a bigger prison. But they're trapped in the house as well.
Aren't we all imprisoned on Earth?
We're all imprisoned in a society where you have to work to live and you live to work.
Dang, we really do live in a society.
We do. I walk out of the bedroom and into the hallway. There's no sign of anyone. There must be some kind of way out of here. I know, the basement. Janet?
Janet?
Oh, you got it. You got that one. Okay. Huh?
I don't know who this is. That's why we both said it at once.
There is a thumping noise, and one of the doors shivers.
In here. I'm locked in.
Well, good.
Please. You have to listen to me. You're my only hope.
What do you think, Freya?
Absolutely not.
Let's try to escape. Is that us escaping him or helping him escape?
Just us escaping.
That's just us?
I actually remember liking Bradley quite a bit. Can't remember why, though.
I can't figure it out either. He seems like a real non-class act. Well, obviously we gotta go that way. I love you too. Then there's just one thing left to do. You should have thought of that earlier.
Get wrecked.
And I turn and flounce away. How dare he claim to need me now after the way he's treated me? I don't know how much of his story is just crazy talk, and I don't care. He doesn't deserve my help. I want to go home. He used me as bait, the mother fudger. I hurry down the stairs, not wanting to encounter anyone. Smoke and mirrors and fairy tales. I don't want to hear any more of it. There's only one door and its so-called force field in my way. Steeling myself, I walk into the shifting darkness. And it pushes me back. There's no pain, no heat, no tingle of electricity. It's like walking to a net. It bows away from me, but I can't pass through.
Ooh.
I pound a fist against the not-quite substance in front of me, with no more effect than a punching a mattress.
It's enough.
Yeah, okay.
Who's this?
Oh! I turn to see Lin's behind me, holding a device in his hand, with a screen displaying wave patterns.
Love wave patterns.
What? I have enough data on your shield now. That's right. You want to see Bradley and I touch the force field. So you can let us out of here now? No. The shields must be calibrated for each person wishing to pass through. Well, you don't have Bradley's data, but you do have mine. So can you let me out now? No. I still have to build the electromagnetic coils and tune them to these specifications. It will take time. Oh. Are you sure you can't turn off the power? Just for a moment? An irritated breath hisses out from between his teeth. Unfortunately, the breaker box is also hypercharged. We need to make this process work in order to get through the fields to turn the power off. Well, is there anything I can do to help? Raphael and I can handle it. Is he a scientist too? No, he is an obedient pair of hands. Come to think of it, Linz did order Raphael to fetch his handcuffs. Is he your boyfriend? Und what if he were?
Well, Linz, you have 2 hands.
I am intrigued.
Well, is Janet a Fujoshi?
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, you make a cute couple. You don't have to hold back on my account, you know. Or, I mean, if you wanted to kiss or anything. You would like that, wouldn't you?
He likes that.
Sorry to disappoint you. Raphael is my housemate, not my lover.
So the position's open.
Hey! Why didn't you just say so then? He enjoys playing games too much. Albin enters the room and scowls at me.
We were having a moment, Albin.
Albin, keep moving. What are you doing out here? Assisting me with my inquiries. Albin rolls his eyes, apparently not appreciating Lynn's odd turn of phrase. Nathaniel said I should fetch everyone for dinner.
Oh, dinner time already.
You're letting Bradley out? He can starve for all I care. We follow Albin to the dining room, where Raphael waits for us.
Janet just didn't object at all.
Nope, we are over Brad.
There you are. Janet, what would you like for dinner?
Fried chicken.
Yeah.
Janet is in a hurry to leave. If you come with me, we can...
You need to eat. You skipped lunch already today. Take care of yourself.
John, do you see this slim waist I have beneath my lab coat? Oh, alright. Lenz and Albin seat themselves at the table. Is Nathaniel coming?
Fetching the wine. What do you want for dinner?
What's available?
Mushrooms, some chicken, 2 bags of salad, pizza, frozen raspberries, baguettes, garlic bread, a couple of tuna steaks, potatoes, corn on the cob, a toast. A roast. It's really easier if you say what sort of thing you like.
A grilled mushroom sandwich sounds nice. Nathaniel enters carrying 2 bottles of wine. Yes, we're trapped inside a house and we're trying to find our way out, but let's drink.
Would you care for a glass?
I'm underage.
Really? How old are you?
19.
That's what we call barely legal. That's old enough.
I think it was in Europe, but not around here. I suppose his parents must have been giving him wine since he was a child. Or he's from a different timeline where drinking age is 18.
Wonder. Don't worry, I don't drink either. I'll go check on the food.
As he bustles off to the kitchen, Nathaniel pours a glass of red wine and hands it to Albin without being asked. Also, everyone is wearing different styles of clothing from different eras. Omoshiroi. As he bustles off to the kitchen, Nathaniel pours a glass of red wine and hands it to Albin without being asked.
Linz?
Up to you. Whatever you think would go best. Nathaniel Nathaniel pours half a glass of white.
Take it slow. You'll enjoy the flavor more in small amounts.
Linz takes the glass and swirls it thoughtfully before allowing a tiny bit to pass his lips.
I like the kind that you can just slam back.
I can't drink wine.
Ah,
I've never really understood the appeal. Oh, I've never really understood the appeal. There are better tastes and faster routes to drunkenness. But you look more romantic drunk on wine than on vodka. Vodka! Vodka! He salutes Nathaniel with his glass and takes a sizable sip. One of these days I should find some absinthe. Oh, he wants to play with the green fairy. Ah, yes. The true artist's beverage. Should you discover a bottle, I will be happy to share it with you.
you know that's illegal.
It's not illegal in modern day. Just heavily frowned upon. Illegal? It developed an unfortunate reputation for causing hallucinations and madness. Most likely because it was popular with artists, and many of them are at least half mad to begin with. Hey! I resemble that remark! Albin hides a cough behind his glass. There are dangers to any drug, legal or illegal. The distinction is usually made by politicians, not scientists. Still, if it's the law... Have you never broken a law? I am a mad scientist. I have broken every single law.
I've broken laws that don't even exist yet.
Yet being the key word, but we have a time machine so we can fix that. I don't think so. Would you even know? There are so many laws in this world. You could be violating one right now. Standing in a room with 4 beautiful men.
His ultimate goal is to break the ultimate law, physics.
Some laws are outdated, or misguided, or written by bigots and fools. Then you should fight to change the laws.
Isn't time?
Well, I guess if it were something really important, then I'd have to think about it. I'm not sure what would be that important, though.
What things are important to you?
Cookies. Good hot chocolate. Friendship.
My ex.
Ah. My schoolwork? Albin snorts. In other words, there's nothing in your life worth making sacrifices for. Hey, I work hard for my grades. I'll have you know. Hunda. When I get out of here, I'm probably not going to get any sleep until Monday in order to finish my homework on time. And there's the rub. Sitting around, chatting like this. I can almost believe that these are my friends. That this is a dinner party. I can almost forget about Bradley completely. Don't we all wish we could forget about Bradley? Almost. Now this bit goes on your back. Allow me. I can feel his cold fingers around my neck as he brushes my hair aside, and I force myself not to shiver. His fingers are cold! Oh no! You should hold his hands to warm them up. I am decked out like a jewelry display with wires and magnets and a bit of electrical tape. It feels a bit ridiculous, but Linz attaches each piece with surgical concentration. He and Raphael left dinner early to get back to work on this design, while I stayed for dessert with Nathaniel and Albin. Sooner than I expected, they declared it ready for testing. You're sure the shield will work?
The theory makes sense.
Oh, Freya, you're roboting. Are you doing the time warp?
Oh no! Hang on! Yes.
Hmm?
How's this?
Better. Better.
Okay.
The field should flow around you without even noticing the disruption. However, if you feel any pain, pull out right away. Stray electrical charges near your heart would be very unfortunate. Oh, that's reassuring. But it has
I
to
trust
work.
him.
Everyone says Linz is good at what he does. When I get through, what do you want me to do? Should I call the police right away? Should I come back in and help you with the power? I think it would be better if you came back inside. Oh, that's right. That's your line. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hi. Wanna go
He
show
came
us?
back inside.
Once we have proof that this works, we can make better plans from here. He thumps me on the back, which is slightly annoying. At least I'm grateful he didn't pat somewhere else. Everything is in place. I take a deep breath and turn to face the field. Right hand first, or either foot. What is this, Twister? I reach out to the shifting light. But just as before, my hand encounters a barrier that bends without breaking. Womp womp. It's not working. That can't be right.
I'm sure you can fix it with a few adjustments.
No. Something more fundamental is wrong. The shield should have done something. Even if it didn't work entirely.
Oh.
If nothing else, the harmonic should have perturbed it visibly, or burnt out the shield generator through runaway positive feedback. This is most intriguing. The field must be operating on a novel principle. And now he's gone French in my head. I don't know. I keep changing accents. Mad scientist. So what do we do now? There's nothing we can do. If it's not responding to science, then there is no way through the field. Science has failed us!
Ah!
There has to be a way.
I
turn back to the door and pound my fist against it harder. Let me out! Stop that! You'll damage the equipment. I want to go home. A sound like ocean waves crashes across my ears, and pressure melts at the back of my skull.
Don't think that's supposed to happen.
Pressure in the back of the skull. How lovely. When I open my eyes again, I'm lying in bed. Everything is quiet, and all the magnets are gone. We were covered in magnets? How did I get here? It would be nice to believe that this is Saturday morning, and I'm waking up for the first time. But this whole day has been nothing but a strange dream. But I know what I felt and what I've seen. If it wasn't real, then I'm crazy. And I can't believe that. So I have to believe that everything is as it seems. I'm not crazy, everything else is crazy. I'm the sane one.
Yeah, she has a 4.0 average.
Top of my class, you know.
You're awake, thank goodness.
What happened?
You, fainted.
I've never fainted in my life.
Well, you were sort of overexcited and screaming, and, Linz knocked you out.
What? What? He punched
Out
me?
of love. No! It's a thing that he can do with nerves.
Wait, he can Vulcan nerve pinch?
Are you surprised?
He's hiding the pointy ears behind the white hair. I knew it! Well, it still gave me a headache. I wonder if he can teach me to do that. Next time my first date boyfriend pulls out a gun, I can do it to him.
Yeah. 10 moves that'll blow his mind. Anyway, if you're feeling okay, we're all meeting downstairs to talk about what to do next. I'm sorry about this.
It's not your fault. I'm not actually certain how okay I'm feeling. I've never been unconscious before that I know of. Sleep isn't quite the same thing. I could probably use a hand. But I don't like looking weak in front of people, especially after I already got a little bit hysterical earlier. We a strong, independent woman. We don't need no man's help.
Aw.
What? Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Ha!
Good job.
You go ahead. I'll be right there.
Okay.
He leaves the room, granting me privacy. I stand up, feeling ever so slightly unsteady on my feet, but everything appears to be working.
Still got both of them.
Yep, better get moving then. The boys, minus Bradley, eat shit, Bradley, are gathered in the main hall. Albin leans against a pillar, looking unconcerned. Nathaniel appears more agitated, pacing back and forth in a small space. As for Linz, he's looking up the stairs. At Watashi. As I take a seat beside Raphael on the steps, he begins. Ahem. As you all know, there are force fields around all the doors and windows, preventing anyone from leaving the house. There is also a force field preventing us from turning off the power manually.
Is there?
Nathaniel frowns at that. Get on with it. All is not lost. I have set up a process which will build up power until it burns itself out completely. How long will that take? Approximately 4 days.
Ah.
4 days? Please, don't start screaming again.
You can't tell me what to do.
Ah! You can't expect me to stay here for 4 days. I am afraid the decision is out of your hands. No one is getting in or out.
Well, what about food and water?
How's our plumbing working? And toilet paper.
Oh no! Well, take inventory of what we have on hand and plan accordingly. The water at least seems to still be coming through. Also, we should feed Bradley. We kinda didn't yesterday, did we?
Alright, get the dog bowl and place it on the floor. Let him eat. Do we have to?
We can't starve him for 4 days. He needs at least water.
We can't leave him locked in a room either. Everyone turns to stare at me. Think about it. He'd have to use the bathroom.
Oh, that's right.
Bad for the floors.
The room's not carpeted, is it?
Ooh, I think it's hardwood floor, which might actually be worse. So, what do you propose we do with him? Me? I believe that's what I asked. Well, do you have a bedroom with an ensuite?
Not that I'm willing to allow him into.
What about the upstairs bathroom then? It's big enough. So, you're not going to insist that we let him out? I don't know if he's crazy or you are or both, but he's the one who had the gun. Nathaniel claps his hands together lightly to draw our attention.
Cut, cut. I believe we have a plan. Linz, remove everything from the upstairs bathroom that we might need or that might be dangerous. Albin, go around the house checking on anything that might be in limited supply, such as soap and toilet paper. Take a tally of what's available. Raphael, I need you in the kitchen. Work out what food we have and how best to make it last. Then find something to feed Bradley. I know, some extra dog food.
I mean, you know, with everything he listed earlier, I believe we have enough food for 4 days to ration out.
And when that's done, we can move him to the other room.
Or we can use DoorDash. Then we can test if things can enter through the force field.
And then we'd have a delivery guy stuck in here with us.
What's your name? Steve? Thanks, Steve the delivery guy. By the way, welcome to the Otome game. What should I do?
Your best!
Hi, ganbarimasu!
If you could, perhaps help Raphael in the kitchen?
Okie doke. I wonder what Nathaniel will be doing. Being in charge, I suppose. No one's complaining. We're all locked in here for 4 more days. We have to work together. That timer says less than 4 days. Be quiet already. We fed you, didn't we?
Let me out of here! Let me out! Let me out!
Not happening, dude. The boys have moved Bradley from bedroom to bathroom, as planned, but he is not appreciating it. Look, you can sleep in the bathtub now.
Look, you can use the toilet finally!
I've got to find out what's going on. Oh,
what's going on?
May I tell him? Alban just shrugs at me. Do whatever you want. He walks off, leaving me alone with Bradley. Well, alone with the bathroom door. We tried Lynn's idea with the shielding, but nothing happened. We can't get through the force fields, and we can't turn them off. How do you know they're not lying to you about that?
It's okay, you can be Brad if you want.
No, you can be Bradley. I'm sorry. I just had so many lines nonstop that now I'm stuck in reading mode.
How do you know that they're not lying to you about that?
They don't know how to get out either. We're all working together, but we're going to be trapped in here for 4 days.
What happens then?
The power overloads and shuts down.
And then, we all die.
Haven't you ever heard of thinking positive? Alright, I'm positive we're gonna die.
Don't you see?